Hi, my name is Yolanda and I am reviewing hair via video for the first time. I recently moved out of state, so the person I usually get my hair from can't get it from them anymore. So I am on this quest to find good hair at a reasonable price. So like this hair that I have here, I've had for about a year, and it was wavy, and as you can see I have straightened it. It's ombre, and it's really good. I don't know if you can really tell, but I'm just kind of like running my hands through it. Again, I've had it for about a year. I got one little snag here, but that's pretty much it as far as this hair goes. So like I said, I've had it for about a year, and I have not worn it the entire year, but definitely a good portion, and I've deep conditioned it a couple times. So as you can see, it's not really done right now, but it's still in really good condition. So I'm kind of on this quest to find hair of this quality, since the person that I used to get my hair from is in an entirely different state, and what it would cost me to get them to buy it and then ship it to me and all of that good stuff, just really a lot more complex. And of course I am also trying to get into making my own wigs and stuff like that. So I thought this would be a good time to try it. So just so you know, this is a wig. It's not a lace front or anything. It's just a wig that was made. So again, I'm looking for something that's good quality that I can make in a wig like this. And you'll probably hear my dog in the background eating food because she won't sit down, but I really wanted to make this video, so forgive me for my first time out. So anyway, I got hair from Aliexpress, and it's from Miss Here Virgin Hair. It came really quick, like seriously really quick. The reason I chose them is because they are one of the vendors that will take PayPal. So I'm really big on taking PayPal. So they take PayPal, and it's a little bit of a barrier there with getting the information, like my shipping information and how to pay via PayPal and all that. That took a day or two, but you know, they're in a different time zone, so that's to be expected. But once we got all of that out of the way, the hair took like 2 days tops to get here. Like I don't even know if it took 2 days, because I got the information, like the shipping information, on Wednesday, and the hair was here by Thursday, and it came DHL. So I personally was really impressed with that, because I was expecting, you know, like a 4-day ship time, and like I said, it came in like 1 day, 2 days tops, just depending on when they sent it out. But like I got a 1 day notice, and then the hair was here. So like I said, Miss Here Hair. And it came in this package. It's an okay package. And I got one of their sets. So I got 3 bundles and a lace front. Now the bundles are all the same size, the same length. I got body wave Brazilian, and they're all 16 inches. Now personally, I usually get like a 16 and like a 12 and a 14 or whatnot, but I wanted to try this out and see how it does. So it came with 3 16s, and then it came with a 12 lace front. And you had the option for the lace front to choose whether it was a free part, or to choose, you know, if it was a 3-part or 1 part. I know people are really big on parts. I personally don't like parts. I don't like the part going down the center and all of that stuff. So I chose a free part because I'm going to have it going, you know, back, and maybe it fall to the side, but I just really don't like parts. So in the bag, the first thing I noticed is that it came with flexi rods. So that was pretty cool. I thought that was neat. I don't know if I'm going to use them, but it was, like I said, it was pretty cool. And just as a note, I did use Aliexpress before. I'm not going to say the vendor, but I did not have a good experience as far as the hair. It was curly, though. It wasn't body wave. So this for me is like a really big deal, and why I chose to review too, because like I said, I'm on this quest, and my first experience with Ali was not the greatest, so I'm giving another company a chance. So I'm going to go ahead and pull out the hair. It comes in plastic, like you can see here. And it has the number, if you can see that. It has the number. Probably not. It's kind of, my lighting's a little off. But it has the length on the package. So I'm going to take the hair out of the package. And this is the hair. So I'll tell you right away, it's really soft. Like it's super, super soft. Kind of a little bit more soft than I would have expected a Brazilian to be, but it is like really soft. It is really thick at the top. It is pretty thick all the way down, fairly the same all the way down. It does thin just a tad bit. I can tell the difference. It's not as thick at the bottom, but I mean, all things considered, it's pretty good. It's not stringy looking at the bottom. Now, I will say, as I am going through the hair, I'm seeing here that like some of it is shorter, so I don't know if they cut it maybe, you know, to make like layers or whatnot, but it is cut. Some of the hairs don't come all the way down, so I'm not sure about that. I'll see when I put it in, when I install it. So and you probably can't see, but I can definitely see there's definitely some like right in here, there's definitely, I'm trying to see if I can even show it here. There's some shorter hairs, so I'm not sure about that. I'm going to go ahead and open up the other two. That's going to be the lace front. I'll show that in a minute. So this is the other one, and like I said, they're all the same size, so I don't really expect, you know, too big of a difference. Hopefully, they should all be about the same. Now this one is about the same. It feels like it's a little bit thinner on the bottom. This one actually feels a little bit drier towards the end, so it's still really, really soft, but again, I'm seeing really short pieces. I'm not really sure why. So again, I don't know about that. The wet looks okay. I'm not really seeing anything big. I might do more inspection, you know, when I take it out. I will say that I am thinking about coloring it, so it feels soft right now. It doesn't feel too dry. These ends on this particular one do feel a little bit, just a little bit drier and a little bit thinner than the other. They do feel as though they are the same, though. They don't feel as if there's a big difference in texture or anything, so that's good. And then I'll pull out the last one here, and then we'll do the lace front. So this is the last one, and again, very soft. Just about comes all the way down to the end as far as the thickness, just about, but it is thinner on the ends than it is at the top. I can literally feel the thickness difference as I'm going down the hair. So if you like your hair all the way down thick, I don't know how much you would like this, because you can definitely see the bulk here, what happens. The good news is that even though it is kind of thinner at the bottom here, it doesn't appear like it will be stringy. I don't like when it gets all the way to the bottom and it's stringy, but again, we'll see when I install it. As I mentioned before, the exact same thing with this one, where I'm seeing these shorter hairs here, so I don't know, you know, what that's about, but I guess we'll see. And then last we have the lace front, and again, the lace front is a 12. It's not a 14 or 16, so it is a 12, and it comes in this net here. So I'm gonna take the net off, and you'll see here, again, it's a free part, so there's no actual part in it, so it's just a free part. Now this one, definitely drier on the ends. It's not, doesn't look as pretty to me for body wave. I would almost say that it's not the same hair as this. It may look like it, but the ends are, it's way thinner to me at the ends, and the ends on this one, on the very end, feel drier, definitely drier. At the top, it does feel soft at the top, which is really nice, but I do have some concern about the ends. And actually, I'm not sure which bundle it's from, but I see a couple of, not very many, it hasn't been pulling out really as far as shedding, but I do see like one or two here, and my concern is that I can kind of see pieces of the hair here, like breakage almost from this hair, so I don't know about that. You know how when you have like split ends or bad hair, and you'll see like little itty bitty pieces of hair around. I kind of see some of that on my laptop area here, so I don't know about that either. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a co-wash, and hopefully that'll fix the ends. They're not like super dry or anything, so hopefully co-washing it will resolve that. And like I said, I will be installing it. I'm going to make a wig out of it, so we'll see what happens, and I'll do some more reviews just to see what it looks like after I do a co-wash and install it, and then what it looks like a few months into it. I am the type of person where I like mine to last a really long time. Like I said, I've had this for like a year, so even though I've stopped wearing it and come back to it, I still want to be able to have that option. And like with this one here, I installed it as a sew-in, and then I took it out and made it a wig because I didn't want to get rid of it. So Miss here, virgin hair from Aliexpress, overall looks okay. I wouldn't say, you know, best of the best, but as far as packaging and initial reviews, it looks like it's pretty decent hair for the price. I will post a link where I got it from in the bottom in the description. Again, I will post some updates later on, but as far as right now, just an initial review, the hair, the bundles seem fine, just a tad bit of dryness and a little bit thinner at the bottoms, but overall good. I'm not really convinced on the closure though. We'll see, but I'm not really convinced that this is a really quality closure. So you may want to invest in maybe the hair, but not maybe the closure. You may want to, if you have somewhere good to get your closure from already, maybe you want to do that, because this definitely feels like way thinner at the bottom, and I can definitely feel like some scrappiness at the bottom of the closure. So again, my name's Yolanda. I am going to be posting more reviews, and I really hope that you found this particular review, my first video review, helpful. Bye.